The perfect retrospective agenda. Now, let's dive into the structure of the perfect retrospective agenda. We all know that the beauty of retrospectives is that they can be flexible and adapt to your team's needs. But this flexibility can also be a challenge. How do you ensure that the activities align with your goals and bring value to your team? That's where this agenda comes in handy. I've got you covered. At first, set the stage positive and true in about 5 minutes. First up is set the stage. This initial phase serves as the warm-up for your retrospective. You want to create a positive atmosphere and ensure everyone has the opportunity to speak. To do this, it's essential to clarify the purpose of the meeting. Why are we here? And what do we aim to achieve? This stage sets the tone for the entire retrospective, so it's crucial to get everyone in the right mindset. Secondly, gather data. Learning matrix should take around 15 minutes. Now, we move on to gather data. This phase spans 15 minutes and focuses on collecting information and feedback from your team. You want to understand what's working well, identify areas that need improvement, and express appreciation for each other's contributions. It's a great way to kickstart the discussion and ensure that the team's voice is heard. Thirdly, generate insights. Lean coffee, the perfect 15 minutes. The generate insights phase is where you delve into the data you've gathered. During this 15-minute discussion, you'll identify patterns and overlaps in the information. You're looking for the why behind certain occurrences, what's driving the successes and what's causing the hiccups. By describing the future state, you can backtrace the steps required to reach your desired goals. This phase ensures a focused and productive conversation. Fourthly, decide what to do, worked well, do differently in 15 minutes. Next up, we have the decide what to do phase, which also lasts for 15 minutes. The purpose here is to establish actionable items based on the insights gained during the previous phases. You'll be determining what worked well and what needs to be done differently. You want to create a clear plan for how to move forward effectively. In this phase, it's vital to set up actionable items with specific outcomes, measurements, responsible team members, and deadlines. You'll maximize follow-through and avoid vague action items. Remember, your perfect retrospective should have at least one action item. The key is to ensure buy-in from your team and that the actions are something you can genuinely act upon. After all, you've dedicated time to uncover the root issue, so make sure you focus on one thing that can be accomplished in the upcoming week. This way, you make the most of everyone's time and efforts. And fifth, close the retro. Final 5 minutes of the aha moment. The final phase is close the retro. In this short and sweet segment, you discuss the lessons learned and the return on the time invested. Here, you'll confirm if there's genuine buy-in for the action item, and it's a chance to evaluate how you can enhance the next retrospective. This phase provides some breathing space, allowing participants to reflect on the past hour. This agenda creates a structured and efficient flow for your retrospective, guiding your team to productive discussions, idea generation, and actionable items. It's about making the most of your valuable retrospective time and ensuring that it leads to real improvements in your team's work processes. So, there you have it, the perfect retrospective agenda. Feel free to use this as a template for your own retrospectives, and don't hesitate to customize it as needed. The key is to keep the agenda focused, positive, and goal-oriented, ensuring that your retrospectives become a valuable and integral part of your Agile process. Now that you've got the agenda sorted, let's move on to the next chapter, where we'll explore some additional tips and best practices to make your retrospectives even more effective. Stay tuned.